awesome makeup job, I gotta admit. How long did it take? How long did it take the makeup there to get that skinless look?
A lot of time, a lot of makeup, and yeah, a lot of time. Many nights without sleeping, actually.
What can you tell us about your makeup artist who did all those incredible effects?
Benoit Eston made his French makeup probably the best. He made everything you saw on screen tonight, and he chose to leave us, to leave our world like a few weeks ago. In a way, I can't believe it's not with us right now, you know, to read the good reviews about his work and to enjoy the extreme reactions of the audience. I know it could have pleased him, and what can I say? I mean, he was a genius. I mean, he saved my ass 300 times during the shooting, always finding solutions when I was out of time, you know, out of money, and he was an artist. You know? Benoit is the kind of French guy who had an amazing career without even realizing it, you know. And he worked on a very cult movie like Franklin or Brain Damage. He worked with Dario Argento. He was on the church, Michele Soavi. You know, he was wearing the devil suits in the church. You know, and there are some fans here who remember these amazing sequences. So he had an extremely amazing life for a young French guy, a fan of horror films, that finally traveled all around the world to work on special films. You know, he would be missed a lot.
Yes. You have any questions on the side? There. Yes?
Here?
Yes?
The film is called Martyrs, but I didn't really get any religious overtones. Neither of the girls are praying for deliverance or help. There doesn't seem, other than the light.
Yeah, because it's not exactly a religious film. How can I say so? The old lady, you know, the evil lady in the film doesn't believe in God, you know, and she doesn't believe in the testimonies of the religious martyrs, because she, in a kind of way she thinks that they are influenced by their faith, you know, and it's a kind of sect who do not believe in anything, but still think that maybe there could be something after life. And my point of view in the film is not to save my characters because of religion. It's to save my characters because of their love, the love that they share. And in a way, it's a very sad vision of the world. You know what I mean? I didn't want to put some religious direct thing in the film, because I wanted to shoot a world like it was the end of the world, like it was we were close to the apocalypse, you know. And so I decided, I thought a lot about your question, why I was writing the film, but still, I am not a believer myself, so I couldn't do it because it was a matter of honesty for me. But if I'm not a believer, which doesn't mean that I don't hope that there could be something, you know. And in a way, yeah, that's the point of view of the film.
You have another question? Yes, there.
Where do you go from here?
The question is, where do you go from here?
To the next one, I hope so, you know. To the next one. My next one, I think will be different, and in a way, I hope it will look like me also. You know, I'm a very different person now that I have made this film, because I have solved a lot of personal problems just by doing it. Yeah, as I told you, it was a matter of direct expression, you know. And I really thought the horror genre allowed me to do that.
Yes, sir.
Did you serve prosciutto at the wrap party? And what decision, if you had a decision to make, would you choose suicide or would you choose martyrdom?
The first question was, did you serve prosciutto at the wrap party? It's a funny joke which doesn't quite translate. It is funny. And would you choose
suicide or martyrdom?
I definitely think I would belong to the huge club of victims. That is to say that I wouldn't like to die, and but I wouldn't be strong enough in me to become a martyr. There are very rare, you know, martyrs. Very rare. Well, like one person on 10 million, something like that.
Another question. Yes, you, sir.
Of the three of you, have you shown this movie to your parents, and what did they think of the movie?
Have you shown this film to your parents? And if so, what did they think of the movie?
They haven't seen it yet. Yeah, for real. But for two different reasons. My mother is afraid when a blade comes into the skin, you know, and she can't take it. You know, like the girl who came out from the theater a few minutes ago when I was sick. My mother could do the same, and there is no reason for her. She's 70, and I don't want her to. I don't want to shorten her life, you know. And my father doesn't want us to see it for other reasons. He's afraid that he could, wondering about the way he educated me, you know. And he's afraid to agree with the people who hate the film. You know?
Yeah, well, I showed the movie to my parents a couple of times. You guys are laughing, I didn't even tell you the reaction. Actually, I was kind of proud of my parents because they didn't stay obsessed with the physical violence of the movie. They got to read between the scenes, and they were really proud of the movie and of me, and voilà, good experience.
Moi, je l'ai montré ni à mes amis, ni à mes parents.
I didn't show it neither to my friends nor my parents.
J'étais un peu fâchée avec le film jusqu'à présent.
I was not very happy with the film up to very recently.
Et là, je viens de me réconcilier en le voyant cette fois-ci parce que, je sais pas, il y a un public qui essaie de le recevoir.
But tonight I'm being converted to the film because I see a public who's willing to receive it.
Pascal was correct. We indeed had one martyr tonight who threw up.